We've got the birthdays today, the big shot birthday. Got a bunch of birthdays. The big shot birthdays, singer turned photographer. I hadn't heard of that. Lamont McLemore. He was with the Fifth Dimension. He's 87 today. Singer Fee Waybill, he was with the Tubes and went out on his own. He's 74. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, is 71 today. Comedian Rita Rudner is 69. Puppeteer Kevin Clash, I think he was the original Elmo on Sesame Street. He's 62. Singer B.B. Winans is 60 years old today. Malik Yoba of New York Undercover, he's 55. Anastasia is a singer. She's 54. We have Bobby Lee of Mad TV and Harold and Kumar films. He's a funny guy. He's 51. Kind of outlandish, but he's funny. Nona Gay of the Matrix films is 48 years old. That's the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming up.
Craving Mexican food? La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family has been doing it right for many, many years. You're never disappointed on the service you get, the smiling faces who serve you, and the food that's delivered to your table. They make you feel at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily, from chile rellenos to enchiladas. Everything is handmade. La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street, El Centro.
Happy birthday this morning going out to Amanda Edney, Mary Bell Moreno, Leonard Griffin, Caroline Stinson, Dan Pavo, Brendan Jensen, Miguel Mike Mendoza, Sally Derma, Lillian Pozos, Adrian Christopher Cota, Gaynell Irving, Victoria Escalante, Eric Dolente, Ariane Jean Jacobo, Jennifer Castellanos, Vicky McLeese, Tessa McCann, we have Laura Artiaga, R.J. Torres, Brandon Sanders, Chuck Noden, Frida Ricks, Juan Cruz, Melanie Mannix, Sylvia Ramirez, Terry Ledesma, and Johnny Moreno. Happy birthday to each and every one.
If you've got traveling in mind, well, take the KXO website with you. KXORadio.com. Local news, weather, important stuff. KXORadio.com.
And it is now time to jump into the World and California news headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. Hurricane watches are in effect for Puerto Rico and parts of the Dominican Republic as Tropical Storm Fiona closes in. Weather Channel meteorologist Chris Morin.
The U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and even Haiti need to be on alert because we're looking at the potential for several inches of rain and flooding, mudslides, debris flows.
The Justice Department has appealed a judge's order banning investigators from seeing the classified papers seized from Donald Trump's estate. Appellate attorney Tom Dupree.
They will present their case to a randomly selected panel of 3 judges. Now, the judges on the 11th Circuit tend to lean conservative. In fact, President Trump appointed some of them.
There are still questions about the mostly Venezuelan migrants that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis sent to Massachusetts. Immigration reporter Camila Montoya Galvez.
Florida has not responded to several questions about the information provided to these migrants before they were transported.
CBS News Brief. I'm Peter King.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Firefighters continue to battle the mosquito fire burning in Placer and El Dorado counties. Cal Fire Battalion Chief Nolan Hale says they have been able to put in direct control lines down the American River between Forest Hill and Todd Valley. However, residents are still not able to return.
The reason is it takes us several days to get in and completely mop up the control lines to secure the area for repopulation. We are working on that currently in conjunction with infrastructure.
The fire burned about 70,000 acres and is 20% contained. During a visit to Vallejo Friday, Governor Gavin Newsom signed 6 bills into law to address climate change and to accelerate California's transition to clean energy.
This is about innovation. This is about entrepreneurialism. This is about pushing out the boundaries of discovery. This is about everything we are. This is about the future.
1 person is dead, 2 others wounded in a shooting in Bell Gardens that occurred early this morning. Mike Sauceda, California Headline News.
And the World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Are you tired of all the clutter and junk in your house, your yard, or your business? I've got your answer. Give All Valley Junk Removal a call at 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. Yes, they'll come by and give you a free estimate on removing your junk. They do it all. Commercial junk removal, tenant cleanouts, storage cleanouts, yard cleanouts, and more. Even heavy objects. All you have to do is call All Valley Junk Removal, 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. They work 7 days a week to accommodate you. So call All Valley Junk Removal.
And it's time for page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Brawley police are investigating reports of a man attempting to lure children into his car. Brawley Police Commander Jonathan Blackstone said that the police department received 2 calls Thursday afternoon regarding a man attempting to lure children into his vehicle. The incident occurred in the 600 block of South Brawley Avenue in the afternoon. The man was described as a heavy-set Hispanic male driving a white SUV. In both incidents, it was reported that the man asked the children to enter his vehicle to smell the AC. Commander Blackstone said that an exhaustive investigation is underway already, and as a matter of precaution, marked and unmarked police vehicles have been conducting additional close patrols of Brawley schools throughout the day. Anyone with any information is asked to contact the Brawley Police Department. California Highway Patrol is investigating an incident that blocked the northbound Highway 111 for a time of Friday morning. The incident was reported at 5:41 in the morning Friday on Highway 111 and Wildcat Road. Few details are available as there was no one at the scene when the officers arrived. Reports indicate that a white Honda collided with a concrete canal wall. Evidence showed that it appeared 2 people walked away from the car. Authorities contacted the local hospitals, who reported that no one showed up at their facilities with injuries consistent with those from an accident. Highway Patrol or highway was partially blocked for over an hour, and 1 lane remained closed for several hours for repairs. Hit and run incident remains under investigation. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And August unemployment report was released. The numbers for August are the latest available. They were released Friday morning. The unemployment report is released by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. Imperial County unemployment for August was at 16.2%. That's up from the revised 14.4% in July, but below the year-ago estimate of 19.4%. This compares with an unadjusted rate of 4.1% for the state and 3.8% for the nation during the same period. According to the August report, there were 11,400 eligible workers unemployed in August out of a labor force of 70,500. Imperial County has the highest unemployment rate in the state. And Mexican Independence Day was yesterday, but celebrations continue in Imperial County. This evening, the Island Chamber will host their first ever celebration with music, dance performances, a dance competition, a music and contest. El Centro Grito de Independencia will be held this evening as well at Buckland Park. It's hosted by the City of El Centro and a Mexican consulate in Calexico. It will feature a tribute to cultural icon Frida Kahlo. The event starts at 6 p.m. with food, drink, live music, entertainment, activities for the kids, arts and crafts, and a lot more. Everyone is invited. Both events are free. Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we've got page 2 of the local news and your weather. Vaccination clinic is scheduled for next week. It is a COVID-19 vaccination clinic. It'll be held September 21st from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Heber Elementary School gym. Gym is located at 1052 Heber Avenue in Heber. There will be vaccines for infants and toddlers, pediatric vaccines, and bivalent boosters. Moderna's vaccines will be available for children 6 months to 5 years of age. Pfizer vaccines will be available for children 5 years and up. Participants should wear a short-sleeved shirt for the convenience of administering the vaccine, and face coverings are required. Walk-ins are welcome. And the IID Board of Directors meet on Tuesday. It's their regular bi-weekly meeting. Public can attend the meeting in person or view it via live stream available on the IID website. During the meeting, the Imperial Irrigation District directors will discuss the energy cost adjustment billing factors for October. They will discuss upgrades out to the Viking solar energy generation and storage project, as well as several service agreements and work authorizations. Meeting is open to the public at 1 p.m. Tuesday at Condon Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. And the county coroner's office identified the victim, a 50-year-old Christopher Almuete, suffered fatal injuries Wednesday morning. The Island resident was riding a motorcycle eastbound on a private road, a dirt road, just west of Highway 111 near Beale Road. He entered Highway 111 driving into the path of a big rig that was southbound on the highway. Almuete suffered fatal injuries. He was pronounced at the scene. The driver of the big rig, a 30-year-old Guadalupe Diaz Espinosa of Tulare, was not injured. California Highway Patrol continues to investigate that incident. We got your weather coming up next.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
The high temperature yesterday, 97 degrees. Yonai Loth this morning, 73. National Weather Service says dry weather conditions will continue to prevail through the weekend under generally clear skies. Temperatures through at least the middle of next week will remain near to slightly below normal. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 98. Winds will be calm tonight. Mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 70. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 95. Winds will be calm. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 69. Sunny on Monday. Highs right near 96. West to northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 72 degrees, 46% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good pretty much for most of the region. Most of the region. Mexicali hasn't reported, so everybody else is good.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. In high school football, week 5, the scoreboard went like this. Santa Fe Christian defeated Southwest, shut them out 46-0. You heard that game on KXO AM 1230. Palo Verde beat Imperial 33-9. You heard that one on the KXO website, kxoradio.com. In other games, Granite Hills beat Central 42-7. Klesko shut out Hauteville 39-0. Thursday, it was Southwest San Diego. They defeated Calapat 21-7. Vincent Memorial got by Cetis Mexicali 42-21. Brawley had the bye. In the NFL, Sunday football, Sunday afternoon at 12 o'clock, the Cardinals will take on the Raiders. That will be heard on FM 107.5, the Raiders station for the Imperial Valley. On AM 1230, Sunday night football, the Bears at the Packers. Monday night football is a doubleheader. The Titans take on the Bills. Vikings take on the Eagles. That, too, will be heard on AM 1230. All those games will be. Los Angeles Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert is day-to-day with a fracture to his rib cartilage. The coach, Brandon Staley, says that is, well, it's not good news, but better than it could have been, and he may very well be able to play next Sunday. We'll have more right after this.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And on your Major League Baseball scoreboard, it was the Cubs over the Rockies 2-1. Nationals got by the Marlins 5-4. Blue Jays beat the Orioles 6-3. The Tigers took them 10 innings, but they beat the White Sox 3-2. Red Sox over the Royals 2-1. Guardians beat the Twins 4-3. Mets beat the Pirates 4-3. It was the Rangers over the Rays 4-3. Braves they defeated the Phillies 7-2. Brewers got by the Yankees 7-6. Astros won. They shut out the Athletics 5-0. Astros clinched a spot in the playoffs. Cardinals defeated the Reds 6-5. Angels beat the Mariners 8-7. Padres all over the Diamondbacks 12-3. Dodgers beat the Giants, shut them out 5-0. In tennis in Barcelona, Carlos Alcaraz's biggest fans had to flock to see the world's new top-ranked player in his homecoming to Spain. Instead, they witnessed him getting beat, their new idol, before staying on the hard court to secure a second victory in doubles and help Canada score a 2-1 upset over Spain in the Davis Cup group phase on Friday. That was Felix Auger Aliasme. He did that. He beat Alcaraz. And NASCAR, Eric Almirola He he still races with Stuart Haas Racing. His Ford is at the lead. He's going to be on the pole position at Bristol he got earned it by qualifying fastest. He'll be on the pole position today when they race in Bristol. In golf, Max Homa and Danny Willett, they share a 2-shot lead after second round at the Fortinet Championship. And Phil Mickelson says it's time to make peace. He said the LIV Series is here to stay, and they should come together with the PGA Tour. Everybody should be happy, and there's enough to go around for everybody. St. Louis Cardinals' Albert Pujols mashes his 698th career home run against the Cincinnati Reds. Pujols, getting older and older, says this is his last season, and he's going to go out with a blast. Florida State Seminoles in college football, they lost their quarterback Jordan Travis to injury, but they rallied to beat Louisville, which is always good. And Jordan Alvarez hits 3 home runs. Justin Verlander's 9 strikeouts in return as a Houston Astros clinch a playoff berth with a win over the Oakland Athletics. I think we already mentioned that. That's a look at sports. Your Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about the Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it is time for your financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. In the world of finances, stocks tumble on the heels of FedEx earning warning. The S&P 500 fell 0.7%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average shed 140 points, or 0.5%. Technology-heavy NASDAQ Composite declined to 0.9%. Indexes clawed back from session lows of more than 1%, but still logged their worst week since June. FedEx was in the spotlight Friday after the company withdrew its full-year guidance and delivered messaging around its earnings outlook, also stating that microeconomic trends have significantly worsened. Shares of FedEx tanked at 21.4%, largest daily decline ever since the company went public in 1978. Its largest prior loss to Friday was a 16% drop on Black Monday in 1987. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year, P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 97 degrees. Your and I low this morning, 73. National Weather Service says dry weather conditions will continue to prevail through the weekend under generally clear skies. Temperatures through at least the middle of next week will remain near to slightly below normal. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 98. Winds will be calm. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 70. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 95. Winds will be calm. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 69. Sunny on Monday. Highs right near 96. West and northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 72 degrees, 46% the relative humidity. Financial news and weather brought to you this hour by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And if you're thinking about coming across the border, now would be the time to do it. I just checked. There is no wait at all. No wait downtown, no wait at the Eastport, the Gateway Port. There is no wait.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
Yes News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Peter King in Orlando. Air Force One is wheels up for London. President Biden and the First Lady among the hundreds of dignitaries expected to attend Queen Elizabeth's funeral on Monday. CBS News correspondent Steve Futterman is in London.
President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden will arrive here in around 5 hours. He will be one of many world leaders attending the Monday funeral. Before that, Mr. Biden's expected to attend a reception tomorrow night being hosted by the new King, Charles, at Buckingham Palace. The president is also expected to sign a book of condolence and have some informal talks with the new British Prime Minister Liz Truss. Meanwhile, here outside Westminster Abbey, final preparations are being made for Monday's state funeral. Steve Futterman, CBS News, outside Westminster Abbey in London.
For the second time this week, a bus carrying migrants from Texas to Washington, D.C. has arrived at the official vice presidential residence. Another bus from Texas has just arrived at New York's Port Authority terminal. Texas's Republican Governor Greg Abbott has been sending buses north to democratically run areas to protest what he calls the Biden administration's lax border policies. Hurricane watches are up for Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic as Tropical Storm Fiona closes in and gains strength. Puerto Rico should start feeling the effects late tonight. There's another concern off the Alaskan west coast because of the remnants of Typhoon Merbok. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson says remnant is pretty misleading.
Becoming a bomb cyclone, you've got 50-foot waves, you've got the potential for hurricane force wind gusts, and you've also got the potential for snow in some of the colder spots. The storm is really, really powerful, and Saturday and Sunday, Alaska is going to be dealing with the impacts of this.
It's the end of an era for Broadway. The curtain is coming down for Phantom of the Opera. We get more on that from CBS's Christopher Cruz.
The musical reopened last October as the pandemic began to ease, but audiences didn't return in the same numbers as before. The production is reportedly losing $1 million a month. It's been the longest running show on Broadway since 2006. The show opened January 26, 1988, and features a huge cast, lavish sets and costumes, and the largest orchestra on the Great White Way. It will celebrate its 35th anniversary next January and will close on February 18th. One of the most romantic musicals in Broadway history ends its run soon after Valentine's Day. Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
I absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, and it is amazing. These super thick cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. Just look at all that. And that was from just one swipe. And the best part? Sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, because shed happens.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. It looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
The airlines say after a rough summer for flyers, their service is improving, but some travelers aren't buying it and are making backup plans for the fall and winter. CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg.
Many airlines are now claiming they're improving their operational reliability, meaning their on-time percentage, their baggage performance, fewer cases of mishandled, lost, or damaged bags. One indicator of how well or how badly the airlines are doing is how many passengers are filing insurance claims for those bags. Allianz Insurance now reports that claims pertaining to domestic flight cancellations had increased 279%. Claims for insurance relating to baggage issues also soared. Many passengers are now opting for a different kind of insurance, not checking any bags on short flights, and others are doing something called trip stacking, making multiple reservations on additional flights to guarantee a seat in the event of an earlier flight cancellation. Peter Greenberg, CBS News.
And I'm Peter King, CBS News.
There's still time for business owners to claim their federal aid under the Employee Retention Tax Credit Program. Cash refunds of up to $26,000 per employee are available for employers who continue to pay their employees during the COVID epidemic. You can claim the credit even if you received a PPP loan. The licensed CPAs and tax professionals at Ferguson, Timar & Associates have been serving business owners across the country for over 15 years. Our tax credit specialists are available now at 833-ERC-FILE. That's 833-ERC-FILE.
Aw, honey, I can't believe you gave me toe fungus.
I gave my wife toe fungus for the third time. My doctor then told me that toe fungus is not just a cosmetic problem and that it can spread and get worse. He introduced me to a new and different routine that flushes out even the most difficult cases of fungus. It's called Crystal Flush. Call now, and for a limited time, you can try Crystal Flush risk-free for 30 days. Call 800-764-9219. That's 800-764-9219.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Gentlemen, I would like to introduce
George Gale.
I got style, I'm cultured, I'm sophisticated.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.